Hi, I'm Tiffany, candidate for your next client success strategist. Something that was missing in my last role was honestly a sense of purpose and growth. I felt in my previous roles that I had reached an invisible ceiling, honestly. The organizations had also reached a point of just sustaining that status quo. I was no longer able to grow professionally. I was on a team within a department that was also no longer being developed. So I began to feel very much like an order taker or task rabbit with a focus on just cost reduction or revenue creation without adding value or aligning with the mission to really deliver on service and product. So, my greatest opportunity for growth or area of development would probably be perfectionism. If I have some level of influence, I love to make things better and change them. This trait has made me do well in some areas, but it has become stifling at times as well, to the point of keeping me up at night, trying to think of ways to perfect one thing or another. So I'm definitely in the space where I am learning to ask if my expertise or opinion is needed, but also just let it go. So when I think about KPIs, I'm going to talk a little bit about where I've achieved because I don't quite align perfectly with KPIs that I feel may be important to the role. At Page Society, I was asked to have 10% of our enrollees in our Future Leaders Experience program be from new member organizations. I was able to achieve 30%. So I definitely exceeded past the 10% ask. And the way that I achieved this goal was to basically meet prospects where they are. I really focused on informing them about the program because as newer members, they possibly didn't know as much of the details about what the program can do, what some of those testimonials looked like. And then I also added a link to schedule meetings to my calendar. On my signature. So if I emailed someone, they were able to find time with me right away to talk about their concerns, their questions about the program. I also started to just educate a little more formally in our email marketing by creating some FAQs, questions that I got regularly that maybe weren't as succinct or clear on our website. And so through those methods, I was able to not only meet the 10% ask to have participants from new organizations, but exceed that and actually land at the 30% mark. Now, when I turn to um, Intel, I am thinking about the objectives in a way that one is really specific to service and delivering on the goal, which is to land a promotion internally or externally. And then the other objective really lands on the financial side, which is growth and development of the business. And so, of course, for me, I feel like either or, whether it's a customer satisfaction score or a net promoter score, would definitely be expected as objective or KPI number one. Beyond that, I think average time on platform would probably be KPI number two. My third KPI would definitely be customer value. So when I say customer value, and I know there's some other acronyms that they may call this, but I'm talking about whether it's revenue from that customer's first purchase, revenue from a renewal or an add-on or an upsell from that customer, and also a referral. I hope that you have enjoyed my video. I hope that I've touched on all points that were of interest to you. I really appreciate the opportunity and I hope to hear from you soon. You have a great day and thank you.